Şimdi Sebo kankamıza gidelim. Şuna ne atacaktık biz ya? Bombarda değil. Flipendo değil. Bu değil. Bu hiç değil. Bunlar değil.
Revelio.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Şu an onu yapmıyoruz ya. Koçanzi konuştuk da.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form. And that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need...
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power...
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Şimdi görevler. Şuna bir gidelim, bu kız ne istiyor? Buna da annesi fırça mı kayacak? Ne yapacak? Pis bir street ya. Ben anlamadım, bu nereyi gösteriyor? Ha, bu farklı yere gösteriyor. O zaman biz kehanet. Ana görevi gösteriyormuş. O oyunu bitireceğim hala.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you... She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you...
If someone had meddled in matter...
I'm...
Gideceğiz.
So frustrated. She never listens.
She called you her little gazelle.
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Animagus.
However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that is how I managed to...
Okay.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love transforming. She says that... she claims that... But she has used her sight.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree.
Ben de
I
tam
have
bir
never
şeytanım
considered
ha.
quitting, even
Tam
for a
bir
moment.
devil.
You could have
Slytherin.
fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood. I choose to act as you have. I must... My mother cannot... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Tamam, bu da bitti. Bu ne diyor?
Sometimes it seems... Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly. Over here.
Nerede bu, aşağıda mı? Yukarıda mı? Şurayı bir açalım ya.
Revelio.
you have an answer for me about the butterflies?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of... I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. I think a collar is
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did strike me. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's somehow...
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing...
Must we? It seems a lot of trouble.
We should see this through. There was... It seems I may have caused you more trouble.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Fig had a portkey that led us there.
Goodness. Don't worry, I'll guard you. I shan't press for more details. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
İyi, hadi bakalım.
Miss Willardsey.
Of course, a swarm of beauty. I wondered if...
Folks still talk
Hello,
about...
Serona.
Yes, my friend Dorothy her husband Aiden...
You're back. Nice to see you again.
İyi de güncelleştirme ne zaman olacak?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
...59-57 yok. Gerek yok. Ha, şuna gitmedik.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Burası değil ya. Şuraya gideceğiz. Taşı. Bunları al. Nereye kurmuştuk şeyi? Buraya değil. Diğer tarafa. Bip, bip, bip, bip. Oo. Ne diyorsun? Burada değildi lan, diğeriydi. Nerede orası ya? Şurası. Aa, testere alyamusu.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But...
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angry. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punished.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story. And now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts.
Tamam, bu da bitti. Çocuk astronomi hastası, astronomi kulesinde. 7/24 orada yatıp kalkıyor herhalde.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak Goblin?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would...
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well...
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel...
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Uçuş tozu olmamız lazım ya.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bir dakika, uçuş tozu bunda var mı?
Nice to see you.
Likewise.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Yok ki bunda ya.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle.
Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrived...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet, because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when... Damn Bragbor and his blasted...
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together... Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed... They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
What castle?
That is...
Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, Ranrock was convinced that the repositories... He is determined to take...
Here comes my friend Armeet. Probably best to continue.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
I can, sir.
Just, Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can
What written plans?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless lawyer, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be.
Armeet and I can do this.
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
He's looking at us.
Revelio.
Kapı bize mi bakıyor? What?
Revelio.
Kapı bize bakıyorsa
travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
Ölüm değil. İmiz olup girmemiz lazım.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a
Ahmet, ne
device.
kadar boş yapıyorsun.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Tercümanlık yap yeter koçum benim.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Here we are. Someone there.
Cruising.
Oh no, not the right facility. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. They're being watched by a door.
Clever.
Pulsa değil. Bu değil.
They won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Bunu ne yapacağız biz?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Çekmeyeceğiz mi bunu ya?
Accio.
Restoranın dönüşüm değil. Leviosa dene bakayım.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Resto momentum.
Yok onu aşağı.
Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Rebellio. Confringo. Accio.
Şey yapmamız lazımmış.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
afraid to fight.
Revelio. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Bir şey de oraya diyor.
Revelio.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. I'm quite good at...
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
The trigger gets 2 talents.
Over here! No! I will make you You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever...
Confringo!
Aksiyon!
Bir dakika, orada bir şey yok muydu ya?
Revelio.
Yukarıda kasa falan var.
Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
free, do you? What power! You can't stop us. Imperial. Nice of you to stop. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that. I won't rest until you're dead. That will be the last time. Why he's coming back this way? A message. Descendo. Easily diverted.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Ulan şey nerede? Ocak. Ocak.
Revelio.
Ya orası var, orası var. Başka?
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Aa, kilit var burada.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Madeni temizledim yalnız ha.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about these escapades. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle...
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam?
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Okay.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Helal lan sana da.
Revelio.
Confirmed what she needed to.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last.
Hemen geliyorum.
Witches as soon as you can.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Şeye bakalım. 46. Abi sal bunları. 70 savunma diyor. O zaman takacağım. O kalsın. Bu satarız şimdi. 46, 62, 60. Şeye gideceğiz. Oraya gidiyorum zaten ya. Niye bu şey gösteriyor?
Here I come.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
O ne ya?
Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. This...
You'd like me to report back, but
You know me well. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at this app. However, if...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if...
I hope you are able to... Do be careful, of course. I look forward to our next meeting.
Imalda Race değil de bir dakika. 81. Bunu tak. Tamam, ona gidelim. Harita. Oha.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oo, hızlandı. Niye gidemiyorum? Nereden gideceğiz oraya? Şurası değil mi? Sağdan mı yapıp gideceğiz? Yoksa buranın içinden mi geçeceğiz? Bir yanlış şeye bastım. İlginç, dur bakayım. Yanlış şeye basıyorum. Dur bakayım, in bakayım. Yok, bu da değil. Buradan geçeceğiz.
Nothing over here. Hello?
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
I believe I can sneak away without and we will devise a plan.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Be used for Betringus Totalis.
Ranrock. Revelio.
Manzara çok iyiymiş. Orada da var. Ne kadar daha var mıydı? Var.
These rocks have seen better days.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far.
Obviously. They should be begging me. I'm surprised our new fit.
That's actually...
I know I can be impatient, but I get... And in my experience, that's... Anyway.
We'll soon see how I fare.
Get ready.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so. Now that's more like it!
En iyi zaman 2.42.
That wasn't too difficult. Flying, if I do say so myself.
Lan yapma bunu. Orada 5 saniye kaybettik ya. Belki de daha fazla. Ona rağmen alacağız. Nick. Ceza yok. 2.19. En iyi bizde mi şimdi?
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them.
It's been fun competing against your...
It has been fun. You're an asset. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Ne diyor? Daha en iyi upgrade'i de almadım. Meydan okumalar.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well.
The best upgrade yet. It flew, but with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it.
Of course! Should have anticipated. At last, I think I know what needs to...
I shall look forward to speaking again.
Couldn't have done this without you.
Revelio.
Tamam. Başka bir şey var mı? Yok.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
kapıda zaten kız. Sebo'dan bir haber yok.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Big, Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and me.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw, and as my mother would never go near them.
Very well.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are. Meet me here after. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Hemen geliyorum. 2 dakikaya.
standing behind a till counting knuts and sickles considered work?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow.
Poor Joanna and little Archie.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts. Harlow approached me about helping him.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeat the note state, but the help Harlow wants.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Mr. Bickle.
I shall do all...
Very well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
I've nothing to say about him. May I?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles?
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I had the note behind the counter and offered it. I went into the storeroom to check on...
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my...
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. He said, your secret is safe as... I've been able to cover it, but I can't keep it out for much longer.
Thank you for telling me. I'm glad...
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. As for Rosie's letter...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted... But I feared Harlow's return.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle ought...
Perhaps. But...
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against...
Before my extraordinary wife, as a surprise for her birth, one day Harlow came calling. Before I knew it, I'd been pet. I watched help. I was shaken to my...
I imagine you fear...
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Never seen
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand.
Oha.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Matthew must have been taken this way. The footprints led to this room.
Aksiyon.
A hidden door.
Revelio.
Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Öldürmeliyiz diyor.
Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or back.
Mr. Thomas, my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Locks and guards.
Ah, afraid to face me?
You'll be expulso.
Imperial.
You will not survive this. How dare you still such a fool to me? Death from above! Expulso! Expulso! Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Bombarda! Expulso! Thought you could eye through this, did ya? Expulso! I did now. You're alive. Expulso! Imperial! I remember this call. Bombarda! Expulso! Crucio! Crucio! Expulso!
Revelio.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Ay şerefsiz.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Bunun için mi geldim?
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had
Revelio.
Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
Aa, onun asası. Başka birisini daha şey yapmış.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me
you spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cell. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Karda. Şimdi buradan
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow one.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking...
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents, in addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risks.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than I must insist that you leave them to us.
Hiçbir bok yaptığınız yok.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected.
Geliyorum.
Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Geliyorum.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck. What are we looking for today? I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Bir şeye bakacağım. Kıyafet. Nerede kıyafet?
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad rag's promise.
Bir dakika, bu da saldırı. Bunu da bir alacağım. Eldivende bir şey yok. 84 savunma. Şunları sat.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Şöyle yapalım. Hogwarts. Bir hemen tanımlanmayanları tanımlayalım. Kalsın. Bunu giy. Oo. Aa, yükseltebiliyoruz. 80 savunma, 78 saldırı, 81 saldırı. Bunu yükselt. Saldırı. Ay buzağı kürkü. Yükselt. Yükselt. Bunu şey yapamadık. Özellikler. Al bunu tak. Buna da bundan takabilir miyiz acaba? Neyse. Poşe yumurta. Lan bu da mı Hogsmeade'deymiş?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me. She didn't send me an owl this week.
What did you find out about the dragon?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg. I went back to the tent.
Well
done.
I can't be certain. I thought we might go and see.
Of course.
If that's all right, I want to see. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. I suspect it's how the poachers found her. Perhaps nabbed her first.
You got all of that?
You'd be surprised how easy. Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds straightforward.
We should be in an...
Well then.
Wonderful. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Whoa.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays like
Stupid!
I wonder how many they brought together.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Uzakta.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly.
How lucky for us. What's your step?
Revelli.
I'm just raring for a fight.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we keep at it. We've just got to make it to the next.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well covered. Get to that opening below her. Look! Underneath her! Stick with her! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Yuh. Geri getirdik. Geri bir şey yapmayacağız.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever?
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people.
That's what Gran always... The important thing is that we survive. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't believe...
Shall we head back?
I am. After our dragon rescue...
Understandable.
True.
Unless what?
Unless they have... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't... How could I have been so blind?
Tamam. Bunu da bitirdik. Ejderha yumurtasını geri teslim ettik. Sebo'dan haber yok mu ya? Aha. Bir soralım bakalım ya.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Şurası.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the ash.
You may not realize it, but
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would... She likely told other professors. Unfortunately, she might
If she knew more about what you've done...
If she knew any more about what I've done...
I'm sorry.
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill.
Galloping?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. We were on our way home. One of them saw me, just as he removed us.
He didn't want you to identify.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his knee. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form, and then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on a few years later.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine.
He was. We all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember.
Exactly. And once he is gone, we are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
İyi bitiremediniz ha. Nereden geliyor? Neyse. Müdür hanım ana göre gidelim artık bakalım. Nereden? Batı Kulesi. Batı Kulesi'nden gidelim. Harita odası, bir dakika. Harita odası. Nereye gidiyor bu ya? Neresi bu abi? O harita adası nereden gidiyorduk? Ata Kulesi'ne gidelim ya. Gidemedik. Kısa yolu yok mu harita odasının? Yine dışarı çıktık. Harita odası neredeydi? Lan harita odasına nasıl geliyorduk? Lan yanlışlıkla bastım. İhtiyaç odası ve harita odası oradan. Debelendim ya.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most trouble.
Are these repositories like the broken container?
They are. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Hogwarts mı?
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your...
Wait, is the next trial?
It is. I had hoped. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with...
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there.
Oo, müdürün odası. Sebo'dan bir haber yok mu?
The headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'd rather go alone to a dance.
Revelio.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Filmdeki gibi.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade.
Çok iyi ya. Okulun müdürü olarak gideceğiz.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Lan göremiyorum onu. Ha şey olmuş. Mouse'un şarjı bitmiş. Ha. Asam yok ama.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp?
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well...
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boil. If you want it, I can drop it by your office.
Of course, yes. No need for all the...
A student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places.
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen...
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your...
I hear you're getting quite good at those I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch?
What? Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr...
Well, there's one for my diary.
Bizimki de dalga geçiyor.
I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Bıyık macunu.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports and investigate you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Yaz dedik bir de
What did we do to
inadına.
deserve him as a head?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Tam bir okul müdürü. Tipik bir okul müdürü.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Her öğrenciye
Stand
bakmam.
proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Konuşma yapacaktım.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Oh my God.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Nerede ötüyor?
Confringo!
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Aa, puanlar. Biz kaçtayız? Hepsini o kadar eşit koymuşlar ki anlaşılmasın diye. Ulan siz yok mu? Merdivenleri yapmamaları kötü olmuş ya. Onu da yapsalarmış. Ya enfes bir Hogwarts şey olacakmış. Bir o eksik, bir de şey bilmem ne yolu vardı. Neydi ismi? Ollivander'ın dükkanının olduğu yer. Abi bunu da yaparız. Bu sandıkları ben açarım kayıt dışı.
Revelio.
Başka nerede var?
Revelio.
Ha, şurada. Müdürün ofisinin şeyine baksana, koridoruna.
Revelio. Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Şey bilen sizden büyülü bir kafa koymakta, yine de ofisi şu an kitabı imza etmesi için yapmak zordur.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Uyku portreleri var. Sessiz oluyor. Aha, seçmen şapka mı?
Revelio.
3. seviye kilit. Çok iyi ya.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber.
I suspect there will be more to this.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
Saç dönüyor, bıyık ağdası. Çok güzel. Kalanı bakanlığa fatura edilecek. Burada da şey var.
Aksiyon. Revelio.
Onu niye okuyamıyorum?
That must be the pedestal.
Burada niye mesela Slytherin var? Woohoo! Kitabın içine girdik.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Whoa.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
When I could, I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come on, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Elimizde asa var ama. Ama yapamıyoruz bir şey.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way. No danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh shit.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible.
Oha.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
İyiymiş.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Mülveri asam mı lan o? Mülveri asa o.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarder.
Oha.
Revelio. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Revelio.
O ne?
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato.
stone. This must be for me.
O ne ha? O taş. Reliğe benziyor.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
She's gone. Dear sweet Neve.
Yeah.
Let us always honor her memory. We won't be the same without her.
Bu da ölüm üzerine. Bu trial'da. Fitzgerald'ın.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Wow.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father.
O kız yok. O kız karanlığa meylediyor.
Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Acı olmadan hayat olmaz ki. O da bir hayatın parçası. Ne yapıyorsun?
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Aha, bakar.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait. I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
She was. And she pulled emotions as she did.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging...
5 names? The Keepers?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your poly...
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no...
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Profesör Weasley. Niye konuşmadınız? Profesör Weasley nerede? Şimdi bombarda dağın gölgesinde. Evet, onunla gideceğiz. Bir sonraki bölümü orada yapalım bari.
Revelio.